Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition here on our Wacky World cartoon reboot. All right. So, as everybody has commented so far, things are looking a lot better around here. Let me see. We got a farmer and a rancher, loud sleeper and anemic. Yeah, it's not really what we need. What do we need more? Iron or Joya seeds? I'll take Joya seeds. Why not? That way we can be Joya. Yes. Fact, since they can endure high temperatures, where do we need some decor? How about here and there? We'll do a Joya seed. And then we'll put one over here. Why not? Cool. So realize we don't need. Oh, it's feeding the nymphs. Never mind. This is our nymph colony. So we do need nymphy wimphies, radiant nymphs. Oh, you eat diamond? Wow, you're expensive. I unloaded it all and we didn't need to. Alright, well, anyways. So, you know, they're keeping our population here happy. Our population! How sad. Alright, anyways. So we've worked on our shipping. I gotta think, it's been a while since we recorded. You know, and I've been, of course, watching the comments as they come in, looking at things. You know, okay, yeah, that was like 10 episodes ago. Maybe I'll be able to do something about it. Let me see. So we've got all of this hooked up, all of this hooked up, all of that hooked up. We still have this line here, which eventually, yeah, we probably want it attached to this, but we don't need, you know, all of this stuff. In fact, we don't need this farm at all. You know, we still got the grub guy up here. But I think it's probably time that we, you know, no, we definitely don't need that. Eventually deconstruct all of that. Yeah. And then from a shipping perspective, what we would do, just to finish it, is that we would just do that, then we would do that. Yep. That's fine. Cool. And you know, will wrangle, take somewhere else. Power cables here too. We don't need. Not that we need to do this right now, but excuse me. We might as well take some of it offline. Okay. Anyways, that's not really important. So, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Let's look. Temperature-wise, still doing good. We have to regulate this, obviously, so that's something that we're gonna have to continue to work on, and we'll do that. This is still running, so yeah, we're good here. So this is all coming out at 21, and eventually, you know, it comes over here at 34, then sucks up the last bit of heat once this starts going and does that. And then this one is just taking water from our pond and cooling it for use inside the base. So all in all, really good. Now we do have quite a bit of hydrogen up here. That has accumulated. That's because we deconstructed some stuff. That's what this is for. But I don't think we wanted to use big pumps. So I'm going to replace that. We're going to do a couple small pumps. Tricky because we have all of this stuff. So we're going to do one here and we'll do one over here. And then we've got to figure out. Well, we just have to stick it into this, really. So we could come it goes through a filter, so we can hook that one directly. And then this one, we can just do that. And then what we'll do, kind of silly, I know, but we'll do it anyways, is we'll put an Atmos sensor next to it that says, we didn't build this out of steel. We don't need steel. It just says, hey, you know, if you figure out that there's some hydrogen here, go ahead and turn on and pump it out. Cool. Yeah, we can do that. We do not need this. So we definitely deconstruct that as well. Cool. We had one over here too. What was this one about? Oh, well, we don't need this either. Because, yeah, we just don't need it. So we'll do that. All right, cool. Quickly, let's look at our skills for our new people. So we got our digger here. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll continue with farming, so we'll do that. You are pretty much done. And you are just pretty much just, hey, carry stuff. So we'll continue that. The rest of them are all fine. We don't need to do anything with them. We've got our construction. We've got everything else. We need a scientist. That's right. So next time we have a dupe, we're looking for a scientist to bring into the colony. And eventually another cook. Yep. Scientist and cook. Those are the two things we're going to search for. Not that we're short on food. We're actually doing really good on food. In fact, what do we got here? We've got roast grubfruit nuts. Okay, good. Pickled meal. We could probably turn that off. Spindly grubfruit, which we want to cook, not eat. Grubfruit, which we want to cook, not eat. Excellent fruit, which we want to cook, not eat. Meal ice, we want to cook, not eat. Gristleberry, we want to cook, not eat. Meat, we want to cook, not eat. And pacu filet, cook and not eat. I think... I mean, we'll eat the pickled meal, but we'll turn it off here in a minute. Excellent fruit. We can't do anything, right? Yeah. Spindly grub. I hate this menu. This is the worst menu in the whole game. I wish they would stop it and fix it. All right, so we want to cook this. We want to cook... No. See how it does that? Every time there's a change in the colony, it flips it back. It doesn't stay. It's so annoying. All right, anyways. Technically, we don't want to eat any lettuce. Yes, yes, yes. Stop the menu from moving around. Is this... No, it doesn't. Eventually we will... Plant meat. Okay, that's the first time I've seen that. And then, okay, pack of filet they can't eat, so they have to cook it. Yeah, all right. So not much of a change, but we will stop them from eating the spindly so we can turn it into roast or something else and get a +1 out of. Ideally, what we want to do is get up into here and expand. But for that, we need natural gas. You know, to do a lot of our cooking. But there's a couple of things we can turn off. We don't need mush bars. We're going to turn this off. I will continue to make the lice loaf. That is fine if we have it. And then over here, we're going to stop making pickled meal. Everything else we will definitely make so that we cook it up and have better foods. Cool. Alright, so slight change. They haven't built the pots yet. That is fine. Looks like we delivered the grub fruits, or grubs. We probably got 2. No, we only got 6. Amazing. We're picking up the eggs, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. How many eggs do we got? Okay. Not a ton. No, actually, there's quite a bit. Okay, never mind. So that's good. Okay, you got to here. So we can wrangle you and finish your delivery where you need to be. All right, so that just means we're going to have lots more meat now that all of this is dropping. And of course, it's picking up everything. So this was a really good, you know, our shipping system has turned out really good. We'll analyze, we'll analyze. Okay, what do we, who uses this machine? Anybody? I guess? Supplying and operating. Okay, so anybody that can operate can use this machine. I've never really played around with, so they've already supplied it. The 2 seeds are here. So this is in the easygoing seed that we already analyzed, which I didn't see a whole lot of benefits to the easygoing seed. Does it say in here? Doesn't. I know when we first did it, it told us something about it, and I can't remember what it said about it. All right, well, we'll have to figure it out eventually. Maybe we'll look it up. But I know at some point what you can do is, you know, so this seed here is special, the grubfruit seed and the blossom seed. They both give easy going, but I don't remember it saying that there was a big benefit. It looked like they had if I remember right, I could go look at the video, but you probably can view it faster than I can. If I remember right, it had a slower growth rate or a lower food value, if I remember. One of those. And so it was like, well, that's not really a positive. I'm sure that there's other seeds that are probably better. Okay, so if... Oh, well, this is the wrong sensor. Okay. We put the wrong sensor. I just realized that. I mean, it's fine. We have a filter up here. But we put the wrong sensors. That's right. Oh, eventually they will deconstruct them. Not hurting anything right now. I forgot, we want an element sensor, so when it detects the hydrogen, it sucks the hydrogen out. So, we will adjust that. Looks like we're still a little short on power overall. It's not that... Problem is, you know, every 2 of these basically just barely produces enough for 1 of these, so we would need 2 more of these, I think, for an effective farm. I mean, we've got tons of lumber, you know, and with the extra farm now, this is really good, so no problems there. What we're short on right now is hydrogen. Mainly because all of our pipes are set up, so this is a bad setup. So maybe that's what we should work on, is, you know, get the spawn fixed so that we can have a better system for it. That would make sense. Forget, we were also going to do this, so let's get that set up. Okay. And you are... Okay, well, that's good that they're doing this. That's nice to see, because that means instead of the however many kilowatts it's going to give, you know, he's going to boost it so it gives more. That's giving +2 kilowatts. Yeah, it's giving +2, right? Is that... What's the normal? Normal is 2. He just tuned it up, which means we're getting 3. Okay, they set it at the top. It's fluctuating, so it's hard to see. Alright, good. This thing we don't need anymore. You can deconstruct that. So, yeah, I guess that's just the next thing we can work on. Let's just quickly check everything, make sure we're still going. Yeah, this thing's fine. We got a nice cooling loop down here. We did expand this, so as we need energy, but we don't have the automation wire connected. Well, that explains, I mean, it's good, but also, whoops. There we go. This means we have all of this hydrogen, 10 kilograms, we could be, okay, well, let's get that fixed. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Yeah, that'll make a difference, right? I have a delivery downstairs. Okay, well, I don't have to get it right now, but anyways. Okay. Yeah, you guys fix that. There we go. That'll help reduce our draw here. Cool. Oh yeah, we were working on a cooling loop for this. Which begs the question of, do I just use this existing loop and take it in? I don't know. There was a comment I know about having multiple loops on the same aqua tuner, because then you have different temperatures coming through your pipes. Short term, I think it might be a good thing. Where if I was to take this pipe. What was this pipe for? Oh, it was our old cooling loop. Ah. Okay, we can recycle some of that. So let's... Yeah, so let's do a little deconstruction. Let's get rid of this so that we're just not confused as to why it's here. And then let's deconstruct this one. So we can take the liquid and go this way. Yeah, that's smart. Smarter. Oh, not yet. So otherwise it's just gonna come down here. We gotta wait for him to deconstruct the bridge. So it's gonna come up. It's gonna come here, and then come in. So we need to deconstruct and redo some things. We need to deconstruct that. And we need to deconstruct that. Then this one is the way back in. So we can just bring it right here. That'll be fine. We can deconstruct this one as well, and then connect that pipe. And then deconstruct all these pipes. See, this is turned off now that the hydrogen... Okay, good. So this is going to come back in this way. Perfect. Ooh, cycle change. Alright. So if we can get them to go fix this stuff, then we'll be good. We've got lots of oxygen here yet, right? Yes, okay, we're fine. Just had to make sure. This one's got a little damage, but it's okay. Okay. Alright, good. You guys do that. Now let's get this to go back up. Excellent. Oh, and we got this one. There we go. And as that feeds out, we can deconstruct that. Yeah, for now, I think it's going to be okay. It does mean we need to add a little more polluted water into the loop, so we can do that. Okay, looks like we got all of that set up. So that's going to go that way. It'll flow around this circle, this way, down, and back in. Yeah, so it's going to create a gap, so we need to add a little bit more polluted water. Where's our closest polluted water source? Okay, so It's going this way. It's right here, this loop here. Right here. This is where we were gonna attach it to. Alright, well once we have a gap, we won't do it yet. Okay, there we go. We'll wait until this here gets there. And then we'll do it. So this is gonna take it out, and you know, I mean it's bringing it out at the 19 or 33 depending. Eventually we can try equalize this, but it's okay. But what it will do is that it's gonna take whatever cool liquid is in here, either 19 or 33. It's gonna heat it up, pull heat from here, and then put it back into the loop. So I am okay with that. I know probably not the ideal way to do it. I'll probably get someone making a comment that I shouldn't have multiple loops on one aqua tuner because the temperatures are different and it makes it harder for the thing, but eventually it should balance out. Good. And it's not gonna break it, so I'm okay. I like to do things, you know, differently, as all no doubt seen. Okay, so this is picking up, starting to come back into the loop. Might not need to add anything, actually. There's a little bit of a backup here where it bumps it up and it's kind of collecting it. But it's okay. What's it coming out as? 55? Yeah, it picks up quite a bit of heat, but that should help keep this part cool enough so that we don't have to worry about these machines. So, cool. And because we now have some power coming in down here, wow, it burned through that really fast. Okay, well, it won't last long, but you know, it helps. All right, let's take a look at this. Did we get this one set up? We did. So right now it's just coming over here and it's dropping everything right here. All right, that's fine. We're not picking up the eggs right now because we only got 2 critters. That's okay. We'll go ahead and just utilize it just to pick up the other stuff. That's fine. Cool. All right, now we won't do it all on this episode, but I think our next plan of attack is quite simple. We need to take this and just simplify. Simplify, deconstruct. We don't have to have it clear up here. Besides, this whole area is heated up anyways. We're going to want a cooling system for this. So eventually that's where I was saying, well, we can probably take this loop off somewhere else. I'm thinking we're just going to stick it right here, and we'll put the cooling system right next to it. And then we'll take the liquid here. I mean, this is the part of the problem, is it's really hot. We could just loop a pipe up here, maybe. Not necessarily important, because if we have an effective cooling loop here, then it won't matter, right? Right now, the problem is we can't dig some of this out, so we're still, you know, waiting on that. Good thing is that with all of this dug out already, it does mean that we're gonna have a nice clean hookup for putting things together. All right, so if we're gonna do it, let's leave a walkway above. I'm leaving it 3. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'm leaving this open here so we can just drop this stuff down. All right, and then we need to set up the system. So, let me think. Yeah, we just need it. We need to do it right. Yeah, we just needed the 2 high. That's right. Had to think. I don't know why I had to think so hard. So technically this would go here. in here. Okay, so we kind of need our digger. How far away is he? Well, we just upgraded him, right? Yeah, he's got one more level. All right, well, I mean, this part doesn't matter. Those can drop down. That's fine. Okay, we'll do that. All right. So let's hook it up so it's on this side closest. So 1, 2, so just gonna stick that. I'm gonna go ahead and put in our, whoops, oxygen, our electrolyzers. Do we have gold still? We do. Okay, good. All right. So we're gonna do. Great. Now I can't remember. Do I want it here, or do I want it here? No, I want it here. We're gonna do 2 there, 2 here. That's gonna go like that. With that. Dedicated pump there. Then we're going to put in our vents here and here. That'll work. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna put in our water pipe. Now we're gonna bring cooling in here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna do this. And since I'm gonna put cooling here, I can just do that so we can put a cooling line straight through. And our water, we'll just bring down, you know, we're still going to use this water. So we'll have to take this water here and bring it over. And what I'm thinking is that we might as well cool it a little bit. In fact, we can just use granite and a regular pipe. Then from the tank, let's do it there. Because we can dig through that. We're gonna have this drop down, that's fine. Yeah, that should. We're gonna expose this one. So I'll do that. Might as well. We'll do that. Cool. That means we also need to deconstruct this. Because we're not going to cool it a lot, we're just going to cool it a little. So we don't need the radiant pipes and stuff. Maybe we'll change that, but we'll do that. So it'll come down here. This is fine for now, it's turned off. And then we can deconstruct that one. Alright, cool. Alright, well, we're way over episodes, so we're going to pause here. We will pick up continuing construction on this in our next episode. But we are on our way. We are making improvements. We will continue to do so. So we will see you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.